So hi everybody and welcome back to Unreal Engine 5 full game tutorial series for absolute beginners. This is video 40 and in this video we want to add an instruction, and how we do this, there are many ways and I just show it in a widget. And you can see I pop up the scroll, and when I pop up the scroll there comes this widget with a map, and then I have to follow this map for instructions, and this is just a gameplay mechanics which we can add. But of course there are many other ways to give instruction with text, sounds and all this kind of stuff. But yeah, in this video we are going with this one, and let's get started. First of all, we have to create a widget. Like all time, we go to our folder, to our UI folder. I created here a new folder, and let's go new folder, and then you call it what you like. In my case riddle, because yeah, or you call it map. Then in this map you get a map picture. This is just a picture, and what I mean with a picture, you can go to the web, just grab and drag and drop here a picture, or you create your own picture in one of these picture programs, and then just drag and drop it here, and then you can use this. This will be automatically converted to a texture. Doesn't matter, that's very handy. And then right click again, go to user interface, widget blueprint, like old time, click user widget, call it what you like, WB for widget blueprint, underscore, let's call it here riddle 2, and you can see it. And then in this one I make not the best practice, but let's make it fast. So let's get again canvas, like old time. Here's my canvas panel, here is the canvas which I want, then compile, save, and now can actually you can put this one here perhaps. So go back here to your content drawer, and now you have here this picture. You can drag, or this texture in this case, the picture from the net you dropped here, it becomes a texture. This texture you can now drop here, it becomes a image. And this image now you can scale here a little bit like so and do it, then scale the anchor here. So you go here to the details panel, set the anchor where you like, in my case in the middle, and then perhaps I place it here, and then you add a little bit text as well in my case. So I go here back to this one, and there here's the comment section, but this text here is a single line text. I want more double line text, so I write here text, and you can see here many text options. I think I choose that one, but let's choose it again. And then you drag up this here, and you make this a little bit bigger, and then you anchor this perhaps on the same place like this one. And here you go now to the text section here on the right side, details, text, and write it. For example, press M in my case, which we will set up. And important now, to go to the next line, you hold shift and press enter. And now you can go to the next line and press M to exit. That was what I did so far. And you see it's very small, so we have to go here a little bit down, scale the size here up, perhaps make a new style, bold the italic, press M to exit. It's still too big. Let's go here a little bit. So, and then you can style it like you want here a little bit more and so on. I skip this part. Perhaps we can give just one more color here. I don't know. Let's give this one with this color. And then that's it for me. And then compile, save. And let's say that's the widget part which we want spawn. That's all what we need. And the next thing is what I need is to call this widget. And in my case, it is when you could see it when I pop up the chest, the scroll pops up, and then I pick up the scroll, and then I want show the widget. So I have to go to my scroll again. This is also not the best place. Perhaps you can make this better, but in my case I make it in the scroll for demonstration purposes. And we already set up the scroll to this point. That was where we pop up the scroll, and I just continue after the scroll here. Again, you can make this better than this one. This is just for demonstration purposes. Okay, here after we destroyed the scroll, in my case this object, then I say okay, create a widget, because now I picked up the widget and I need to create first of all, before I can pick up the scroll, I want to show you something. So when I pick the scroll up, you can see the widget is popping up, but at the same time, my gameplay widget disappeared, and we have to disappear this one. So how we make this? So we go back to the scroll first. From here, I say get all widgets of class, not the best thing, but I do it now here. Then you get the copy, get, and you can get this one. This one will get that what you specify here, and I want my gameplay widget, gameplay. So why I want my gameplay? Because I want collapse my gameplay, which means set it visibility to not visible, and we use the collapse node. How we make this? You go here, set visibility from here, because now we get this widget here, we connect this one here, and then here is the setting in visibility how you want it. And in my case, don't use hidden. This one will still occupy the place. That's why I use all time this collapsed here. That's perfect. And then with that said, now you can spawn your widget. So let's go again, create widget. This time the widget which we just created, that was this riddle 2 in this case, riddle 2. Then we add this to the viewport, add viewport like all time. This is the standard thing what we all time do most time. And that's it. And you can see this line is exactly the same. The only difference is now I have the riddle 2 selected here. And now we have to do one more thing, because now this should work already with our new setup. Let's go and test this fast so that it works so far. You can see this is my just created widget, but here you can see I can still walk around. If you want, you can set this to game post as well, or something like the disable input so that the player can't walk, but you can still keep it. I still skip this part because that would take additional time, but I think you can do this by now. But what we do is we still go to the character fast. So in my case, the player character is this one here. After you found your character, we have to set up this press M for exit. That was here in our riddle, right? This part here, it says here press M to exit, and we already know we can make keybinds. And you right click here, keyboard, again, check anything, doesn't matter, and then select this one, go to the details panel, select this icon here, it becomes yellow, and then you can press any key. In our case, we press M. You can see it automatically goes to the key which you press on your keyboard, and then you can get all widgets of class again. This time you select, let's see, the gameplay widget if you want gameplay, or you start with the other one, doesn't matter, but let's start with the gameplay widget. In this case, I get it again, get, and this time before we set it to collapse, you can see it's the same thing, set visibility. This time we set it to visible, so the other way around now. And then there is one more thing, because now we want remove the other one. We don't want collapse the other one or hide the other one. We want to remove it, because the other one, this scroll is just not temporary. We don't need it anymore. So how we do this? Again, we just get all widget of class, select the one which you want to remove. This one is my riddle 2 this time, because I already made one. And then again, you get this one. But this time here, we make one additional step, which is valid check. So we write here is valid from this pin here, and we select the second one. And then you have this one here. If it's valid, which means this one was spawned. This is valid, is only checking, was this riddle 2 widget spawn? Spawn means just, was this activated here in our screen? If yes, then we can remove it. Then you write remove from parent. Okay, if I write it right. Remove from parent. Why can't, sorry, you can't select it from here, because you have to select it from here, then the option is available. My mistake. Remove from parent, right? This one. and then you can connect it with the true path. The false path, we do nothing, because the false path says just it was never spawned, so we don't have to do something. It's not valid. So that's why we need this one. And yeah, when we have this, compile, save, start the game, test this out, go to the thing, pick up the scroll, read the instruction, and like I said, you can make your text, sound, you can add here so many more, and then press M for testing. Yes, it works, and then we can continue with our journey. Alright, that's it for this video. If you have any questions, like all time, write in the comment section. See you in the next video. Bye, good luck, and like all time, have fun and never give up.